Hi, I'm Patrice Bisiot, author, executive coach, and the founder of Image Reading. So today in steamy hot Naples, west coast of Florida, new goatee, the haircut, it's about 3 ways your boss is judging your appearance. All right. Tip number 1, grooming. Okay, grooming. Yes, I know. We talk about it repeatedly, but that's so important because it is so crucial to get, because for too many of you still, it's a skin deep. Maybe it's a vanity project. Oh well, today I have a bad day. Today I'm not feeling it. Today it's not really all about, well, I had a bad night. My newborn woke me up every 3 hours. Perhaps your kid was sick. You had nightmares. Fine. I get it. It can happen to all of us. But now, the way you are going to present yourself is the way you're going to be judged. Because remember, you're doing it for others. People are looking at you as you're looking at them. When they look like, you really don't appreciate that because you feel like, oh, wow, do I really want to deal with this person? Same thing. Your boss wants to see you in the morning, ready to go. Because ultimately, appearance is really self-development. Because if today you're showing me that you had a horrible night, okay, that's one thing. But I'm thinking that if you cannot overcome that and you're coming here with a still mindset and you're actually going to treat your day as your night was, well, you're going to affect my productivity, communication skills, the way you're going to speak to my other leaders, to my clients, and that's affecting my business, that's affecting my bottom line, that's affecting my money and my branding, more importantly, because you are your own representation, but you are the representation of the company. So please, 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 grooming. That is not just a vanity project. It's the way you treat yourself, you treat your mind, you treat your soul, and that's how it looks from the outside. And that was tip number 1. Tip number 2, posture. Yes, we went over it already in some episodes ago. But why is it that yesterday I'm in this meeting, and obviously I'm here to observe because that's what I'm paid for first before we can really find a solution to the problem, having people so disengaged, slouching over the table, not really knowing what they're doing here, scratching little, figures and things on a piece of paper. How much more disrespectful do you think that looks to the person that's paying you, to the person that's expecting you to be involved, the person that thinks that you are that person for the job? Posture is not, once again, because my shoulders are straight, I look good. Yeah, you look much better, trust me. I hate breaking the news to you. You do look much better with your shoulders up, and the chest and everything is just looking more majestic and regal. Yes, but what does it do? I always like to think of it as a deeper point of view in your mind. It's not just the appearance. Again, it comes from the core of you, from the mind of you, meaning that means I'm disengaged, I don't care, I'm not listening, really. So that means that from this meeting, I'm not going to really remember much of it. I'm not so sure what fragments I have listened to, so I'm taking this back to my team. And that's what it does. So it's not just posture because it looks good on picture. It does. But more importantly, it shows your engagement, the respect you give yourself, the respect you give others. Because if you are laying on that table, if you are scratching little cubes and trees, and I don't know what else you're doing, that you can actually showing me that I'm giving this meeting and like half of the room is doing that, and the more people are doing it, the more they're taking other people with them. It's like yawning. It's the same principle. So please remind yourself, when you remind yourself to pick yourself up, to bring those shoulders square, the chest up, it also means, hey, I had a little moment of drifting away, and it's okay. It's only human. I'm not asking you to be robots, but I'm asking you also to pay attention. Present moment, you remember, it's not just some sort of big Buddhist rule. It actually brings me back to center because it reminds me to pay attention, be present, and yes, loving what I do and why I'm here at this very present moment. And that was tip number 2. And finally, rule number 3, physical attractiveness. All right, what do I mean by that? I had this perfect example this morning and I wanted to include it in this video today because it was fresh in my mind, and I said this is it because I have come across this thing too often. So this lady this morning, I was trying to help her maybe, to pick up, some new color for her makeup and, whatever. And she said to me, oh, please, anyway, I'm not a supermodel, so who cares? All right, well, you should be caring because you are carrying your own self. So that's the problem of modern society. Yes, not everybody is 7 foot tall because society has decided that you're only hot if you are 100 pounds and you're 7 foot tall and what else and whatever else. Yes, it's fine. It's in magazines. Do not think supermodels of the world, the A-listers of the world, they need people like us, people like me. Yes, they need the hair, the makeup, the lighting, the photographer, the set, everything to make them look good. They're just like you. Yes, maybe they're a little taller, a little thinner, and again, by society standard, they look great. Who has defined great anyway? But I want you to remember that yes, take care of yourself. Look at you going to a wedding, for instance, and you do your hair and your makeup, you're wearing a gown. Gentlemen, you're shaving or whatever you're doing, your beard and your hair is perfect, you're wearing the tux or the beautiful suit you just got for the occasion. What does it make you look like? But does what it make you feel like? A superstar. How many times have I heard that? And the lady can be short and really chubby and really overweight, but at the end of my journey with her, I hear, oh my God, I look like a movie star. This was actually a story I had years ago when I was doing this deal with this company, which was a weight loss program, for the very wealthy. But this was the thing, I don't care about the money. The point was, this was the first time ever, away from the runway, from the editorial, from the perfect spread in a magazine, this lady, trust me, by society standards, she was far from everything. The height, the weight, none of it. But she said to me, as she was crying, I look like a superstar. You made me look like an actress. I started crying with her because she actually touched my heart, because in the world that I am, where it's like, we live like on some sort of a new planet, that's what I'm talking about. Because suddenly she realized if I take care of that, just my hair, just doing my hair, it's amazing the change it creates in me. That's the thing. Physical attractiveness, it's not being a supermodel, it's not being 100 pounds, it's not being 7 foot tall. It's about you. It's about the journey you start at home. It's about taking care of yourself. Make your skin glow. Have your hair done in a perfect cut. Everything about you should reflect that you're loving yourself, because that's what physical attractiveness is really at the end of the journey, and that's what people are going to perceive. More so than your physical, your energy and the way you carry yourself, and that is the important part of who you are. All right, you remember info@patricebisiot.com, anytime, anywhere. Email me away, and you remember to like, to click and comment and share away. And that is for episode of today. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you soon.